All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the milepost SFC 10.2, just east of Mount Holly. And coming north, this is going to be K42905. Loaded ethanol train. On their way to Transflo. This is the old P&N. Been wanting to get a train on this particular line for a while. Well, it looks like I'm finally going to. Y'all have a safe rest of your trip. Probably a pretty long video. Now, once upon a time, this line was jointed rail, but not anymore. They done welded everything. And we're gonna keep this view right here. Just right now it's snowing, as you can see. This camera is not waterproof. And the screen is what is especially vulnerable on these cameras, and I've got the screen covered. Well, nothing good on the screen. Yeah, this they'll take this up to Transflo, which is about a couple miles up the road. Well, maybe a little more than that, a few miles up the road, and unload them. The empty ethanol we got at on the other side of Mount Holly there at the post office was K44606 with the two Canadian Pacifics leading. That's about the only foreign power you see anywhere nowadays since NS went to the precision railroad BS. I was hoping to get some nostalgic sound of jointed rail, but so they welded all this stuff. They haven't replaced the rails. I'm looking at it. It's like 1965. So they just welded it. I don't know if this is the Gastonia Sub or the Mount Holly siding track. It used to be the Gastonia Sub back when it was the Piedmont and Northern. But as you can see, coming down from the mountains, some of these ethanol tanks still have ice on them. When I saw it coming through Krause, a lot of them had ice on them, but this is the first train I've ever caught on the old P&N. S as in Sam, F as in Frank, C as in Charles line. The SFE line also branches off of Mount Holly and goes up towards Terrell to the Marshall Steam Plant. We've caught a few trains on that line. But this is the first train on the SFC line I've caught. And if you hear me smacking, it's because I'm chewing gum. I'm giving up cigarettes. No more cigarettes for the antisocial rail fan, which I guess makes me a little more social, but not really. I'll always be antisocial. Now, I saw this train coming through Lincoln. It has two motors up front, and then it'll have two pushers. Yeah, this line used to be, at the time, Seaboard's route down to Gastonia. And they would send a local daily. I don't know if they said it's Sunday, but they would send a local to Gastonia to service 4 or 5 industry. They had a paper plant there on Modena Street. They had a cement plant there where it terminated into the Southern Railway. Box or packaging plant. Well, it was Modena Street. They would service Standard Distributing in Ranlow. They had a spur that branched off and followed, I don't know what the road's called, goes to like the Spencer Mountain Road. And they would run a couple boxcars down to Standard Distributing. That spur's gone now. Standard is still there, but apparently gets all their freight moved by truck now. And then there was a company in Lowell that would service back before then, before all the textile plants closed, a lot of meals, they would bring raw materials, and then in some cases coal, if you go back far enough. But alas, most of that's gone. The portion of this line from Mount Holly to Gastonia is serviced by Progressive Rail, a short line. And there's a little bit of traffic on it. I saw a couple boxcars and a covered hopper. I also have a small Transflo facility there in Ranlow. Every so often you'll see some tankers. They're moving at restricted speed. I'm not exactly sure what the speed limit of this line is. Might be 10 miles an hour. That's about what they're going. Might be 25. I don't know if they have a defect detector on this line or not. And yes, it's snowing. And since the snow's held up, I'm going to go get a look at these pushers. ES44, I think that's a DC. It is. ET44AH. And there goes the rear. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my very first catch on the old P&N, and the train in particular will be K42905, and they'll be by the milepost SFC 10.2, or where they work Clariant, big old chemical company here in Mount Holly. All right.